Welcome, friends, to a journey back in time. Close your eyes for a moment and listen. Hear that, the gentle lapping of waves against wooden hulls, the distant cry of a gull circling overhead, the low murmur of voices carried on the salty breeze. This is the sound of a Viking fishing village waking up to a new day. The sun, still low on the horizon, paints the eastern sky in hues of soft pink and orange, its first rays catching the dew on the thatched roofs of longhouses. Smoke begins to curl from the smoke holes, a sign that fires are being kindled, and the day's first meal is being prepared. It's a simple breakfast, perhaps oat porridge sweetened with a touch of honey, or a piece of smoked fish from yesterday's catch. Down by the shore, the heart of the village is already stirring. Fishermen, their faces weathered by sun and sea, are checking their nets, their hands moving with a practiced, almost unconscious skill. They mend any tears, their fingers knotting the cords with a speed that speaks of a lifetime of experience. Their boats, the iconic Nares and smaller, more nimble fishing vessels, bob gently in the shallows, their dragon-headed prows pointing out towards the vast, open fjord. These aren't the fierce raiders of sagas and legends, not today. Today, they are providers. Their battleground the endless expanse of the North Sea. Their prize the shimmering silver bounty that swims beneath its surface. There's a quiet camaraderie among them, a shared understanding born from facing the same challenges and reaping the same rewards. A gruff word here, a nod there, it's all that's needed. As the sun climbs higher, children spill out from the longhouses, their laughter echoing through the village. They race along the pebbled shore, their small feet splashing in the cold water. They play games of skill and chance, perhaps tossing rings over a wooden peg or engaging in a mock battle with sticks for swords, their imaginations filled with tales of gods and giants told by the village skald. The older children have chores. Some help their mothers with weaving or tending the small vegetable gardens, while others are already learning the ways of the sea, mending small nets or learning to carve wooden buoys. In the heart of the village, the air is thick with the smell of wood smoke, salt, and damp earth. Women are gathered around the communal hearth, spinning wool into yarn on drop spindles, their hands a constant, graceful blur. The rhythmic thud of a loom can be heard from one of the longhouses, as vibrant patterns are woven into cloth, telling stories of their family and their gods. Others are grinding grain with heavy stone querns, a laborious but essential task, their strong arms working in a steady rhythm. They talk and sing, their voices a melodic backdrop to the day's work, sharing news, gossip, and stories. Let's walk over to the blacksmith's forge. The clang of hammer on anvil is a constant, reassuring beat in the village's daily symphony. The smith, a man of immense strength and skill, is a master of fire and iron. He's not forging swords or axes today. Instead, he's crafting fishing hooks, boat nails, and repairing the iron fittings of a rudder. His work is vital. Without his skill, the boats couldn't sail, the nets couldn't be weighted, and the village couldn't survive. He works in a cloud of steam and sparks, his face streaked with soot, a creator shaping the very tools that sustain his community. Out on the fjord, the fishing boats are now small specks against the towering cliffs. The men work in silence, their eyes scanning the water's surface for the telltale signs of a shoal. They cast their nets, a wide arc of woven cord that disappears into the dark water. Then comes the wait, a patient stillness broken only by the rocking of the boat and the cry of the birds. When the time is right, they begin to haul. It's back-breaking work, hand over hand, muscles straining as they pull the heavy, writhing net from the depths. And then success. The net is full of flashing, silver fish, cod, herring, mackerel. A good catch means security. It means food on the table and goods to trade. Back in the village, life continues its unhurried pace. A group of men are working on a new boat, its wooden skeleton laid bare on the shore. The air is filled with the scent of pine tar and freshly cut wood. They use adzes and axes to shape the timbers, fitting each plank perfectly against the necks. Building a ship is a communal effort, a testament to their skill as woodworkers and seafarers. This vessel will carry them to new fishing grounds, perhaps even on trading voyages to distant lands. It is their future taking shape right before their eyes. As the afternoon sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the village, the fishing boats return. Their arrival is the main event of the day. Everyone gathers at the shore, a sense of anticipation in the air. The catch is unloaded into woven baskets, a glistening, silver river of fish. The women and older children get to work immediately, their knives flashing as they gut and clean the fish. Some of it will be eaten fresh tonight, cooked over an open fire. The rest will be preserved salted in large barrels or hung on wooden racks to be smoked or dried in the wind, providing food for the long, dark winter months ahead. Nothing is wasted. The evening meal is a time for the whole village to come together. Families gather in the warm, smoky interiors of their longhouses. The central fire pit casts a flickering, golden glow on their faces. They share the fresh-caught fish, roasted vegetables, and hearty bread. This is a time for storytelling. An elder might recount a tale from the Poetic Edda of Odin's quest for wisdom or Thor's battles with giants. The skald might compose a new poem, celebrating the day's successful catch or honoring a skilled boat builder. These stories are more than just entertainment. They are the thread that binds the community together, connecting them to their ancestors and their gods. As darkness settles completely, the village grows quiet once more. The fires are banked, the tools put away. The only sounds are the crackling of embers, the gentle sigh of the wind through the eaves, and the eternal rhythm of the sea. The fishermen sleep, dreaming of calm waters and full nets. The children sleep, their heads full of heroes and monsters. It was a peaceful day. A day of hard work, yes, but also a day of community, of purpose, of life lived in harmony with the powerful, beautiful, and demanding world around them. This is the lifeblood of the Viking Age, not of the raid, but of the home. Thank you for joining me on this journey into a peaceful Viking day. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the past, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more stories from history. Until next time, travel well.